Okay, sweethearts, here is now part two. And the question was now, why didn't they show like your favorite movie, but chose the other one? Sweetheart, go on.
Yeah, so that was the big question which I've been pondering about. And one thing is that it was not like the other movies. The other movies were art movies. This was something a little bit different. This had like more of a spiritual kind of let's say aspect
Approach.
to it,
Yeah.
approach, and it was something that just instead of me, making art films, it was just me being like a channel and channeling this film from somewhere. Me sentì come un canal,
Tell us a
un
little bit
canal.
how this came up. How was the making of the movie? How did it happen? How did you realize this?
Well, it just happened. That was the amazing thing. I mean, unlike, filmmaking can be very complicated, and you need money and you need time, and it just everything just happened in a way which was spontaneous
As
and
always.
yeah, as always. And I mean, I haven't experienced, at least not in filmmaking. Well, yeah, but it was just so, like, to use the word flow, it was just an amazing flow where I didn't even have to look for the people. They just kind of, they came to me, or I just found them, and they all of them wanted to collaborate. And then I found the two people that were the main, you know, um,
Actors, or what kind of
actors,
people? What
performers.
kind of
They were
people?
both professional dancers, both.
Okay. What
Yeah,
kind of
uh,
dance?
contemporary, modern, contemporary. Yeah,
Okay.
contemporary.
Mm-hmm.
And but so why was it not shown? I think it could be because the other person is very famous in Finland, and I think maybe the curator thought that it could bring some complications. They
So in
would
a
have to
way,
maybe invite.
yeah, first of all, asking him if this thing can be shown because it's him, it's years ago, permission
Yeah,
stuff. Like, okay,
yeah,
okay. And it is
yeah.
maybe too
So I think
complicated.
that could be one reason, and the other reason is that it was not like your normal art film that they like to show. It was so different, and the even in the art world, there isn't often this openness to the other dimension.
I'm now so
There isn't.
curious about this movie, and let's see if we are in a way able to come to this movie, right, sweetheart? We will stay
Yes.
in touch
Yeah, yeah,
because
let's
of the
see. But
technical.
in any case, so basically, because it was not, they didn't want to show it at the film festivals. I just decided, well, I'm gonna show it somewhere. I'm gonna show it somewhere because I want it to be shown in public, to have a
Nice,
premiere at least somewhere.
nice.
And then I arranged for it to be shown in a gallery in Budapest last December. I went to Budapest, actually mainly to be able to show the film, to at a just a small venue, in Budapest. Yeah, so that,
Beautiful.
and
Why
then I
why
was
Budapest? Why Budapest?
just again, it was just intuition, just
Amazing.
intuition.
Amazing.
I
I
just
just only can
Wow.
see how Kai also because of other knowing other stories, he has a lot of beautiful stories to share. It's always like intuition with this guy. Like he simply feels I had to go now to there and I don't know why, but I have to go there. And it's crazy. It's so
Wow.
beautiful. Amazing.
And
Amazing.
always moving, no? Moving
Totally.
and
He
always
traveling
he
a
moving.
has
lot.
lived on a lot of it's a whole movement.
Portugal, Spain,
Also the
Budapest,
languages.
Germany.
How many languages do you speak, sweetheart?
Five, cinco, five.
Wow.
It's
Lucky
crazy.
you.
Okay, but so back to Budapest. So, sweetheart, following, I
Yeah,
would say like this, just following my highest excitement, whatever this means.
yeah,
I'm going to
yeah, yeah,
Budapest and presenting my
yeah,
favorite movie.
yeah, exactly.
How was it, sweetheart?
Yeah, and then it just, again, everything just fell into place. I found the people who helped me out. I found a gallery, not a regular movie theater, but a gallery, and where I could show it, and it just happened. It just happened. It
Beautiful,
just happened. Yeah.
beautiful. But sweetheart, I'm impressed. I simply wanted to share this also here openly. And I would be
Oh, yeah.
very, very happy, like the synchronicity of life. I would be very happy if we
Mm.
can manage this technically to get the
Mhm.
movie. And
Yes.
let's see, we will simply stay in touch. And
Sure.
just to let you know, this reminded me already yesterday when you were sharing this with me.
Yeah.
As I said, I spend a lot of time in art galleries all over the world.
Mm.
Also, New York,
Mhm.
England, all over
Oh,
Paris. I've been to a lot of places actually.
amazing.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
that's why here now, this staying here on the same place for so many years is for me nothing because actually there is no, I've seen actually everything. But of course, there is no need simply, maybe Asia, Africa, but I also plan to go to Africa, but and India, but it just like no separation. I'm all over the place and nowhere, It's just amazing. Yeah, a feeling.
Mm.
So, but this year, so
Mhm.
I found myself often enough in beautiful like exhibitions, like museums, and
Mhm.
they always had like those crazy places, dark rooms. I call them dark rooms, like in a discotheque,
Mhm.
where
Mhm.
crazy stuff is happening.
Mhm.
But I
Mhm.
also love discotheque dancing. And then you are in a way completely absorbed into an art movie, a beautiful art movie, very,
Mhm.
very crazy, touching, even scary,
Mhm.
like going very deep, touching something and you don't know what it is. So this is in a way I always I loved it. It's simply a different,
Mhm.
just stepping into a different world when I stepped into gallery or whatever. Just to
Mhm.
say this to you, sweetheart. So I guess it's something like this. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I'm thinking about UK have said about this when this flow and we realize that we are just a channel.
Yeah.
When this happens is amazing, but really that's always is like this. If we are something, we are just channels, characters, and when there's easily seen that is spontaneous, easygoing, is fantastic. But when it seems to be difficult, uncomfortable, you need some effort. It's the same.
It's the same.
Is
Beautiful.
also this channel
Effortless,
going
like
on
flow.
effort.
There is no escaping the
Absolutely.
flow. But
No escaping,
maybe we
no
can say
escaping the channel.
beautiful, sweetheart, but maybe we can say that in a way, like the story starts with being aware of this awareness, consciousness. Wow.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
being aware of the so-called flow, me being in the flow. Of course, it's separation, but maybe then the whole thing gets more intensive. Tony, go. I just throw it into
I don't
it.
know. I don't know if I agree because here there is not some awareness of the flow. It's just the flow. The awareness of the flow is artificial, is added, has always been like this.
Beautiful.
Always have been all just what's happening?
So in a way,
Uh,
the awareness of the flow, like what Kai said there, being the observer of the show, in a way, this is like already too late. So there is
yeah.
just a show the whole
Yes.
time,
Mhm.
booming.
Mhm.
There is
Yes.
actually
Yes. Yes.
no, it's too late. Me observing
Yes.
the show is already too
Mhm.
late. And
Yes. Yes.
I know what you mean, sweetheart. So in a way, it's the whole time like the flow,
Yes.
full on. No
And
me
in
and
order to have fun sometimes, well, let's pretend that I am watching myself or I'm watching the show going on, no, but that's as an artificial split, doesn't
yeah,
exist.
yeah, yeah,
But it's for fun.
yeah,
Well, it's for fun. It's for fun. The theater, the stage of the spectacles, the watchers are not two, because
Mm.
what's happening is one only stage, so
Yeah.
to speak. The
Mm.
split is artificial, is a mirror
Yeah,
in order
yeah,
to, it's a
yeah,
game, just a
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Already,
Beautiful.
already no one or nothing separate from what is already. And this what is
Already.
already,
Mm.
already. And I'm not saying that this is oneness. No, not even oneness. So whatever you call it, I mean, I can also say it's bubblegum. It doesn't matter. But maybe Kai, what's coming up?
Well, I guess what I would say is that those 2 days in Rotterdam, for example, it was like um it's like I don't know, it's like you're playing, you're playing and you just it's just pure enjoyment, and you don't have to take it seriously because I'm not there to for my career. I'm not there to become something. I'm just enjoying being nobody and just being in this play. I really enjoyed it being the
You,
nobody.
you're in a way the puppet who is played by life. Do, do,
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
do, do,
yeah,
do, 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 do.
well, kind of, yeah, why not? Well, yeah, kind of, yeah.
I would
Yeah,
say
I mean,
I
and
would
and
say
I mean,
life is enjoying itself through Kai,
yeah,
through
yeah,
Toni, through Wendy, through
yeah,
Rosa,
yeah,
and all
yeah,
of us, so to say, had no
yeah,
fucking clue about what's going on.
yeah. But it's
Absolutely.
so much more fun when your kind of reputation is not on the line. You don't have to prove anything. You're not the big director. You can just, I don't know, be yourself and just enjoy it. Yeah,
Like always, you
like
are
always, like
never
always.
not
Yeah,
yourself. You are never not
yeah,
yourself, no matter
Yes,
what
right,
you
right,
think. You may
right.
pretend
yes.
whatsoever. You are always
Yeah,
as authentic,
yeah,
as naked
yeah,
as you
yeah,
always
yeah,
are.
yeah,
And it's,
yeah,
yeah.
Being apparently different characters is what you are. You may.
yeah, yeah.
A lot of years ago, I used to play to love the tarot. The tarot.
Huh? Hmm.
Uh,
Carrots, cards, tarot card.
Tarot,
that,
tarot, tarot cards. Tarot cards. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
and the different cards, no,
Yeah.
the Pope, the
Mhm.
Queen, the Devil, the Hanged, the Sun, and different characters
And the
with
Joker.
different meanings, no, supposedly, but are always here, no, here. They're not different, are different characters, but it's just this. It's just me working. I am the Pope. I am the Queen. I am the Devil. I am
Beautiful,
the
beautiful,
all of them. This
beautiful.
cosmos, this wholeness
Mhm. Mhm.
appears through this channel, playing different characters by its own, not knowing how it's going to play. But roof, that's the flow. It's always like this. Always the different characters of the theater play, the Shakespeare play, the three daughters of the King Lear appearing being very different, one of them very good, the other very evil. But it's always
Here, Tony, I have to think.
energies,
Beautiful,
energies.
beautiful, Tony. A play of light. Not even, sweetheart. When you mentioned now King Lear, I heard it. The connection goes directly to Rupert Spira
Oh, he speaks a little, no? That one,
because he's
Jonas.
giving. This is. I had no clue about this. I'm not so much
Yes,
into those stories, but here I saw in Oxford. I was in England in
yes.
Oxford. And I saw the
Oh,
theater play. This was an English crash course because my sister got sick. And I went there. And this was a
Yes.
bloody English crash course. And
Wow.
we went to the theater in Oxford and we
Yes.
saw Shakespeare. No, we saw the play. I don't know from whom it is. Much to do about nothing.
Oh, beautiful.
Aha,
Beautiful. I
aha.
love this one. Mhm.
And with my mother, because she was also very into play, she took me to Berlin always. And she
Mhm.
loved Brecht, Bertolt Brecht. And it's a famous one in
Ah,
German. And
yes, yes, yes.
she was it was very, very crazy, like very wow. And she took me to those I was like, wow, and so I even experienced this innocently. So no one was asking me. But sweetheart, here back to Rupert Spire with King Lear.
Yes, he speaks about John Smith. John Smith is an actor, and
Yeah,
he plays every night the same role.
play.
And
Yeah,
one day he forgot that he's John Smith, and he believed, and he's well. It's
King Lear. Yeah, yeah,
an
yeah.
analogy, a metaphor about we forgetting that we are the wholeness
Yeah, but
and
so
blah blah blah.
beautiful, but beautiful. Let's say perfection. Now we are in this so-called pointless point with that we are now forgetting that we are everything. So
Yes.
let's, Tony, what is your opinion about the teaching, so to say, of Rupert Spira and many more,
No, no,
many more?
I wouldn't say that we are, but because uh, I would eliminate the we part or the I part.
So
No,
no one already here, no one already
no
here to
one.
check anything.
There's this,
Yeah, yeah. They
this
go
whatever
so
it is.
so Rupert Spira and Co. They go always for the consciousness. So
Yes,
everything is gone. For me, consciousness is exactly the knowing. It's already too late. So
yes.
I like love to give the example with what is this? Call it me, this, in deep, deep, deep sleep. Nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I cannot speak about consciousness. Sorry. I'm very, very sorry. It's out. So that's why it's
Absolutely,
not ringing the bell here. It was
absolutely.
it was ringing the bell when there was a need,
Yes.
a needy person who was needing like the completion. Oh yeah, of course, I'm connected now with everything. I'm consciousness. And this was in a way, but as soon as this is collapsing, the resonance is gone, totally gone.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's
Ah, another
interesting because
collapse. Another collapse. I love
the
Boom.
I love it.
collapse,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
collapse.
Yeah, that's a collapse.
There's
Yeah.
nothing to collapse because some always has been like this. Then it's curious in the case of Ruben Spire and a lot of other speakers
Yeah.
who, on the one hand, they speak about awareness, the screen, and the things in
Screen.
the.
Yeah.
But at the end, he says that there's no separation, that it's one thing.
Yeah.
But he's only repeating this. Why? If you say that that's not true, why you have the necessity? Why do repeat always the awareness thing and the screen? And why? It's a little weird, no?
It's still
To
it's just
put
an understand. Yeah,
emphasize.
it's just another beautiful story because
Yes,
it's something you have to explain. This is a story someone needs to understand.
yes,
Why should you otherwise tell a story? Why? I can say that just it's just boom. No need to understand anything, which is of course just another beautiful story. But maybe
yes,
there is
yes.
simply the resonance with this more than going like in a way I noticed that while I was resonating with this consciousness bullshit beauty, I was very needy. I was suffering. I was
Yes.
suffering. And when this
Yeah.
stopped, it was not ringing the bell here. There was nothing anymore about consciousness. I would rather call this bubblegum or cookie. And this is simply how things change. And now I would say the thing I would say, there is no one separated or nothing separated from what is already. And this is completely unknown.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Um,
Yes. N- nothing is going to collapse because there's just collapsing, so to say. No, there's no collapse. But this is collapsing all the time, being born and dying. And that's a collapse. And there's no collapse. Wendy.
Mm.
I just say it's been real fun, but I gotta go because I'm going
Sweetheart, thanks
fun.
for joining. I mean, we are in a way also kind of baba. We in a way also kind of shared beautiful stories. Kai, Tony, if you like, just feel free. You can in a way round it up. I will, yeah, this was just what's come up here with this Rupert Spira thing, hearing of this King Lear, you know? And yeah, Tony,
Well, there's no awareness, there's no consciousness. All there is this. Oh,
oh yeah, well, what
it's
is
like
coming?
this.
How are you putting this now? When someone asks you, like, tell me about what's coming out of Tony.
Well, I would say, where is this awareness? Where is this split? Tell me, where is this separation? I can't see the separation. No. Uh,
Yeah,
it's easy. It's
beautiful.
easy
Like,
because at the in deeply, this is felt, known, realized, so to speak. Uh, uh, is known.
yeah,
There's no separation. There's no
beautiful.
separation. There's
Beautiful,
no.
yeah. In a way,
It,
it's not worth mentioning. It's
it's
not
not
worth
worth.
mentioning.
It's
In a
not
way,
worth
even
mentioning.
speaking about it, it's too much because it's more than obvious. It's not even obvious. Totally,
That's it.
totally. And
That's
how
it.
can, what to say, sweetheart? You see, it's just like already, I love to say it's already a misunderstanding.
Ah, yes, yes. And a joy. It's a
A joy.
joy
Totally.
to speak about this without knowing what we are about to say. And bad words, words, words. Celebrating. I have to repeat, celebrating. This is a celebration.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Just.
I
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
go from the very beginning
beautiful.
when I met you, Tony, I totally go with you with the celebration. Absolutely. It's a booming celebration. No one in it already to enjoy the show,
No one.
but enjoying is happening.
Yes.
Beautiful, sweetheart.
Well,
Hi.
that's how I felt in Rotterdam. Nobody to enjoy the show, but it's the enjoyment is
Beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Wow.
Just this empty joy. And yeah, and again, beautiful Kai to come back to the collapse. Yeah. Yeah.
The lover of collapse. Yeah.
Absolutely. The joy of actually nothing. There is no one who can, in a way, hold the trophy and say, well, this is me. Look at me. Look here.
Exactly.
This is exactly
Exactly.
like the joke.
Yeah.
Sweethearts. So
Mhm.
I want to thank you for this beautiful, beautiful
Thank
chat.
you.
And I'm also very happy that Wendy joined. She is also a
Mhm.
sweetheart. And
Mhm.
yeah, we can say everything is art. No need to say this. It's just simply Kai.
Yeah, I mean, I went from being an artist to just practicing the art of living, basically. Yeah.
Beautiful. Like your recent book, The Art of Living, right?
The
And
art of being, yeah. The
of
art of
being,
being.
the
Well,
art of being. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, interesting, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Interesting. And Tony, sweetheart, you're enjoying full on ordinary booming life in España. And maybe both of you are going to
Viva
connect.
España.
Viva España. I love it. So, sweetheart, let me stop the recording here on this